owner of Safyre Beauty, a natural skincare line. This is episode 2 of the Alphabet series, where I'm experimenting making soaps out of fruits, vegetables, and herbs while telling you some stories. This soap experiment will be the letter B, and I'm making it out of bananas. Yes, I will be using banana, and I'm trying to use the whole thing, peel included. I decided to use this as an opportunity to practice my liquid soap making as well, because I really need some, more practice in that area. So, what do we know about bananas? Well, it's rich in nutrients. It can improve blood sugar levels, supports digestive health, supports heart health. It's full of antioxidants. Topically, it fights acne, it helps heal wounds, it reduces inflammation, it's anti-aging, tightens the skin, gives you that nice glowy look as well as add moisture. It also helps with eczema and acne. With that being said, let's get this party started. All right there, so first things first, I want to, because I'm still not sure how I want to go about this. I thought it through, I did, I have notes and everything. It's just, now that I'm looking at it, I wonder if I can just kind of, I wonder if I can like just pulverize this down with an emulsion blender. Or do I have to, maybe if I take it small, like little pieces at a time, they break it apart, because it is fairly soft. So I think I'm gonna go that route. I think I'm just going to blend this up with an emulsion blender and see what that gets me. I got this book. I'll show you guys in just a second. I'll probably put it up there. But I got this book, and I haven't used any of the recipes in it because I don't think you should, especially since I'm selling soap. I don't think I'm gonna do the little big ends there. I don't think I'm gonna do the little big end there. But yeah, I don't think I should, as a soap seller, be using other people's things. So I made up my own formula. It's just I needed the how to dilute it, because that's the part that got me. I made liquid soap one time before, and I put some apple cider in it, and I made it it burned. Because I replaced all the water with apple cider, which I don't know why I did that, but that was back in my early soap days, and I haven't tried again since. So here we are, trying again. Braving the unknown as far as I'm concerned. Because I want to make a liquid soap because it's good for like hair growth and adding shine to your hair too. So I might make it like a 2-in-1, a body wash and a hair shampoo wash thing. First things first, let's get my recipe. First things first. Okay, here you go, screenshot that. And then I got my little notes at the bottom too. I don't know if y'all can see all that, but have at it, screenshot it, whatever you want to do. So I'm gonna have my coconut oil, scale. Oh, you know what? I still got a little thing of coconut oil here. Yep, I'm gonna just use this. Ain't no point in pulling out the big boy. I ain't got to. Okay, awesome. So, I got an empty cup here. I'm gonna pour that in. Get this going. So I'm gonna melt down the coconut oil and then add the liquid oil next into it. And while the coconut oil's melting down, I get a pot. I have a pot thing in here. I can start heating up my vegetable glycerin, because it has to be at 200 degrees before I add the lye into it. So get that going. If y'all have any bumping or anything, sorry, it's the people above me. They're so obnoxious. They're so obnoxious. And then it's like, oh, are we loud? You know you loud. Y'all bumping and running and all this stuff. Of course you're loud. Of course you're loud. Like, shit. I mean, I'll wake you up. And the thing about it is we just had some people move from here that were above us. They just moved, and they had some kiddos too. And we were like, they were like incredibly loud. This one here, these people, I think it's like a mom and her 2 kids, 2 daughters or something like that. But she got some issues going on. One morning, around, what was it, like 2 a.m. We hear this bang. And this is the thing. We live in a really nice apartment complex. So that's why I'm just like, this is not the place, guys. This is not the place. So you don't want them thinking, oh, look, well, this is what we do. This is not what we do. But anybody that knows who we is know who we is. But yeah, I mean, we just like 1, 2 a.m. All we hear is this bang, 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 bang. And then some screaming at the top of the lungs, B. And then just a whole bunch of screaming. And then by B, I mean the cuss word. And then like a whole bunch of screaming. And then it's like, what you doing? And I don't know who was banging on her door, who this man was that was banging on her door. But then the baby started crying. I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus, this is all we need. And the thing about it is everyone else around us, I mean, nobody makes her. It's just, I don't know if it's just the people above me. They always move them above me. I don't know. But I'm just like, please. It's just like, it's so obnoxious. But whoever that guy is, I ain't heard him come back yet, so I guess that's a good thing. Got my crock pot here, because all this is gonna be done in the crock pot. Awesome. Now it's just a bunch of running, banging, and playing. I don't know what it sounds like they're hammering on the walls all the time. I don't know what's going on up there. I don't. But I think this is gonna be me and my sister are roommates, and then I have this third room that I turned into an office. I put like the steel tables and shelving, and I have like this protective plastic thing all over the floor everywhere. Some lighting, the studio lighting and all that. See, here they go again. But I mean, and it's all day. I got woke up. I'm like, do none of them have school? Is school out? I don't have children, so I don't know. Is school out? What's going on? Because it seems like there's banging all throughout the day. And it's like, please. Because I work from home, and it's just annoying. Especially when I'm trying to record and stuff, and it's like bang, boom, bang, bang. All right, now set that to the side. We're gonna add the other oils later. Let me get my little cooking thing, and then I'll be right back. All right, so when you're making soaps, whatever you make the soap in, do not use to cook food, okay, period. So this pan, the crock pot, none of this, any of the utensils, the bowls, the cups, nothing is to be used for food when you're making soap. So this is soap pot only. Soap, crock pot only. Soap, you know, these only, okay? So just keep that in mind. So what I want to do is get my vegetable glycerin going. Okay, so I got the glycerin going, and then I'm going to weigh out my, woohoo! How do I close that? Weigh out my potassium hydroxide. This is for liquid soap making. Sodium hydroxide is for bar soap making. So, let's get this weighed out. Had to put my long sleeves and stuff on. Got my vinegar on standby, because vinegar neutralizes lye. With this being heated up, it does tend to bubble, so I'm gonna take it slow. I'm gonna add it a little bit at a time instead of pouring it all in at once. Let's see here. 4. Let me tell y'all about, because anybody that's seen the previous episode, the Apple one, knows that I used to work for an airline. Now, I've worked for a few airlines. The first one I ever worked for, I'm not gonna name any names, but the first one I worked for, I remember, like this was before, like probably a couple of weeks before I quit and went to go work for the other airline. But it was, I didn't even put in a 2-week notice or anything, because I had no intentions on quitting. So it was kind of crazy, because I saw the schedule one day and I noticed I was the only one on the schedule for Saturday. And I'm not saying just for this department, I mean, period, I'm the only one scheduled to work on Saturday. And I was like, huh? Wait a minute. So then I talked to the manager about it, and I'm like, hey, did you notice that, you know, I'm the only one scheduled to work on Saturday? And then he's like, oh, okay. And then he was like, I'll take a look. And then Saturday comes around and everyone's, you know, Saturday night comes around and everyone's clocking out. And I'm like, where's everyone going? Hold on. And I was literally the only one there, the only one left to bring the planes in, get the people off, get the bags off, take the bags to the, literally, when I say every department gone but me, that's what I mean. And I was going to leave, but then I was like, if I leave, then these people will be stuck on a plane for hours. And I just couldn't do that. And of course, so what happened was, and the planes come in around, oh, that's getting up there high quick. The planes come in about 15-20 minutes apart. So what I decided to do was, I brought the first plane in, got the people off, tell them you gotta get your valets at anybody that flown planes knows valets is the bag you give to them and you get back right at the jet bridge. So I was like, get your valets at baggage claim, I'm sorry. And I started getting the bags off. This is heating up very quickly. I'm already at 163. And it was just 148. So I was like, get your bags. So the first plane comes in, I take the people off, and I go to take the bags off and waiting for the other plane to come in. I keep taking them off till the other plane comes in, and that goes on. It's 3 planes, that goes on. So then I proceed to get all the bags off and everything, and it took me about an hour or so to get all the bags off. And then when I get to the drop-off spot, the police comes up and was like, you know, the passengers called the police because they're like, my bags ain't came out, something going on, blah, blah, blah. So then he comes up and he's like, what's going on? What's the problem? And I told him, I said, listen, they literally put me on the schedule by myself. So if you plan on helping me, great. If not, I really don't want to hear it. Like, it's literally just me. And so, and you know, people like dumbfounded when they hear the story. Like, ain't no way they left you by yourself. They left me by myself. This is not the first incident that happened with this airline either. And they left me. This was the last incident, but not the, this really put in the, okay, I'm quitting. So I get the bags out. I'm dropping everything. I drop all valets off first just so people can go. And then I dropped all the bags off. And it took me about 30 minutes to get everything dropped off. About an hour or so to get it unloaded from all the planes. And then about 30 minutes or so to get it, to get that going. So I'm just like, you know, I drop off things off, and usually we have to clean the planes at night, but no, I did not. You know what I did? I secured them, I put the little seal sticker on it, and I left. Because I'm like, there is no freaking way I'm cleaning all these planes by myself. It's bad enough because it's against the law for me to be doing all this by myself anyway. It's dangerous. But I was like, I've already tried to call people, ain't nobody answering. So I was like, okay, well, I don't want to leave these people just stuck on the plane by themselves either. So I had to do what I had to do. But then and there, I was like, oh yeah, it's time to go. So then actually I get recruited by this other manager not even a couple of days later. And they was like, hey, you want to come for this other airline? They was like, hey, you want to come work for us? You know, we're hiring and all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. So I applied, I got the job. And 2 days before I was leaving to go to training for the other job, I decided, I put in my 2-day notice. And I didn't work the 2 days. So he was like, you know, that's you're gonna be put as non-rehireable if you leave like this. And I'm like, go for it. I promise you, boo-boo, I will never be applying to work here again. Never. Never. I mean, it was horrible. Horrible. That whole management team was just horrible. And I was just like, that is a story I will never, ever, 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 ever forget. because I was just in shock and awe that they would even leave me. Like, and the thing about it is, I talked to the manager about it multiple times. That, hey, you know, you're leaving me on the schedule by myself, and everyone else clocked out. They did not care that I was on the schedule by myself. And I was like, okay, this really sucks. This really sucks. So yeah, I quit with 2-day notice, and I didn't work those 2 days that I put in. I was like, forget you. Forget you. I'm not doing this. Because, you know, they lost their goddamn money. They really did. They really did. And before that, when I first got hired on, because I was just working outside doing the planes and stuff when I first got hired. And then they took me to the front and was like, hey, load this plane up. No, that's a whole different set of qualifications, because that's computer skills you got to know, you know, all these type of things. And they're like, here, do it. And I'm just like, I can't do this. Like, I can't do this. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on. So they basically just left me up there by myself. So, and of course, once again, they put me in a predicament where they know me. I'm not gonna sit here and just leave people stranded and leave them some type of way. So I do my best to try to board the flight, and I get most of everybody, but I left 2 international people behind, and they were hot. They were pissed off. So then later on, they try to, the management team, the supervisor and all that stuff tries to write me up for it. And I was like, oh no, that's what y'all not finna do. You're not finna write me up for ditching me. You ditched me up here. I mean, y'all literally took off and left. And and I felt so bad for those people, because, you know, some international flights, that's 1 flight a day and that's it. But, you know, but it was really nothing I can do. Like, I apologize profusely, but there was really nothing I can do, because, I mean, they put an untrained person up here to run this thing, and I'm like, and I'm by myself. The manager, the supervisor logged in and left, because I didn't have a login, because of course I don't work this department, so I don't have a login. And then another time they oh my gosh, me and two more people, we were cleaning the planes. It was us 3 at night, and we were cleaning the planes. And then the next day they call us in talking about we stole a whole. So y'all know on the planes, the flight attendant should be pushing that little cart thing, right? Talking about we stole a whole cart full of alcohol. First off, what? And secondly, I said, okay, where's the footage? Because I know for a fact none of us stole it. I'm not, no, that's not even in my character. So then it's like, you stole this and we're gonna write you up. First off, if someone's stealing liquor, ain't no way they just getting wrote up. You getting charges pressed and you getting fired. There's no, oh, you're just getting wrote up. Ain't no way. So then I said, okay, where's the footage? And I said, what you talking about? There's cameras literally everywhere. Where's the footage? And they're like, oh, well, I said, okay, well, where's the flight attendant that you said accused us of stealing all the whole cart? Because how we walk out of this airport with no camera footage, nothing, of a whole cart full of alcohol. And, you know, then they was just like, okay, well, then it's just let it go. Ain't no way, how you just gonna let it go? Somebody stealing a whole cart full of alcohol and you just let it go? No. And after I got fired and everything, I'm not fired. After I quit, a few months later, you know, somebody called me that used to work, that worked there, and was like, hey, you heard so-and-so got fired? And I was like, what you talking about? They was like, yeah, all 3 of them. And I said, oh, thank goodness. Because, I mean, when I say they genuinely suck, they genuinely suck. And I let this get a little hot. I'm trying to bring it down some. It said 217. It needs to be at 200. So I'm going to bring that down some. But they got fired. Stealing money. Stealing liquor. Basically just stealing everything. What is it? Pencil whipping, paperwork, So they're not actually filling out, they're just, you know, putting numbers in, so it's not accurate. And when it comes to things with the airline and stuff like that, a lot of this stuff needs to be accurate, because these are people's lives on the line. People are flying, people are taking off, waiting balances, all types of stuff. This stuff is serious, and it needs, you know, this is life and death. And when I train people at the other airline, that's what I tell them. This is life and death. People can literally die if you don't do your job right. You know, and not to make it sound all scary, but that's the truth. It is a dangerous job, and honestly, they should be paid a lot more. 203, okay, just a little bit more. But yeah, they got fired and everything, stealing money, stealing liquor, and I was like, ain't no way you just. Then they try. That's so basically y'all the ones stealing the liquor, and then trying to pin it on us. That's the crazy part to me. So let's go a little bit at a time. What I'm gonna do now is blend this in here with the oils, and then I'm going to add the vegetable glycerin and lye solution to that. Let me get this scraped off. I don't have to worry about tracing because who cares? Okay, y'all. So this is the paste is done cooking, and it is a few days later. Y'all, my life recently has been insane, and crazy, but we're okay. That news will be coming soon. But okay, so this has been sitting here, and I want to do the clarity test. So what that is, you take some distilled water and just pour some in here. And this is where I need to get me a baby whisk. But we'll see if I can do it with the scissor stick back here. So then you get some paste. And you know, it was hard to do the HP testing with it because of the fact that the soap is black due to the banana. See, soap is black. So trying to figure out, do the alkaline testing was not it. Okay, so it's done. And then at this point we come through with some alcohol and spritz it to take the bubbles away. And as you can see, it's clear. You can see straight down, it's not cloudy. Now it is a tint, but once again, that's because this is now like a black almost. I mean, can you see in there really? It's like so brown, so brown. So take the scale out, see how much this weighs. Okay, we are at 79.26, which 57.36 ounces of paste. Let me write this down. 57.36. So now I'm gonna reference the book because this whole week just threw me off, so I can't even remember what the dilution rate like recommended. So one second. This is the book I'm looking through. I did my own recipe, but I'm using their method to learn their technique. Okay, so I need 38.43 ounces of water to dilute this. So this is what we're gonna do. Tear that out. Now in the instructions, it said to boil the water and then put the paste in, but honestly, because of the way this paste is, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to just add the water and stir it in. Or, hear me out. I'll just boil some water, distilled water, and add it on top of it. It's a lot smarter. A lot smarter. Okay, let's do that. Alright, so that's diluted. I have some vegetable glycerin here, and I'm gonna mix in the guar gum. You can mix it in with hot water as well. It just takes a lot longer to go. This is a natural thickener. It's from a plant, and it's called guar gum. Guargum. I have the bottles, I have these, and I already pre-measured them because they come long. So I just stuck it in, and wherever it bent at, that's where I cut it. So, have a little list there. So let's get the pouring, shall we? Okay, so that is it. That is all of it. I'm gonna go ahead and pass these out, and I give these to my folks, my guinea pigs, later. But I went on ahead and wrote down my mom and my dad's. I call her Maja, and this was Paul. I went up because they tend to, every time I give them a sample and I don't label who it is, they're like, "Stop using my stuff. That's mine. Yours is over there. It's the one that's low." You know, and they do that. So now it's labeled. I just put some tape over it so when it's in the shower, it won't get messed up. But it's labeled, so I don't want to hear the whole, "No, your father is using my stuff." Well, your mother is using all my stuff. So this is just gonna alleviate all of that, because you know exactly whose it is now. So that's that. I'll get back to y'all with an update on how it feels and everything. I'm optimistic about this. Okay, so at this point, it has been about 2 weeks almost. The cold has ran through this household. So I'm still a little nasally here, but here's the update on this. I really enjoy it. A few things. I should have put more guar gum in it. Also, it doesn't lather as much as all of us would like, unless you use a loofah. If you use a loofah, it lathers really nice. But using a washcloth or your hands, it doesn't really lather as much as I would like. Does that affect the cleaning at all? No, it doesn't. So I still like it, of course. It makes your skin super soft and shiny. So as you can see, I got, despite the fact that I have a cold and everything like that, my skin is still pretty decent. Would it be better if I wasn't a little under the weather? Sure, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Despite the fact that I'm under the weather, it still is, you know. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoy it. When I do it again, add more guar gum and maybe increase the coconut oil. I think that should help with the lathering, maybe. But I'm glad I added the essential oil. That definitely helped the smell. Now my sister hasn't, this is her bottle. She hasn't used it yet because she's still using the apple soap. But when I do wash my hair, because it's a hot mess, like I said, I've been sick, so don't judge me on my hair. That's why I cut it off right here, because I don't want you to see my hair. No, but it is, I would definitely be doing it again. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow me on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. Follow me. Hit that like button. It costs absolutely nothing, and it supports a small business. It supports my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching. Next up is I think I'm gonna go with carrots. I think I'm going to go with carrots, and I think I'm going to go bar soap again. I might alternate. If you have any suggestions on what I need to do from D and up, like D, E, F, blah, 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 put them in the comments. DM me on social media. Hit me up. Let me know, because I definitely want to know what you guys think. What should I do next as far as that? Because any soap that works out, I'll make a huge batch. I'll tweak it, test it again, make a huge batch, and then I will put it out, limited edition soap to sell. So just let me know what you want me to experiment, what you want to see. And guys, just hit me up in the comments. Let me know. So thank you so much for watching, and be blessed.